Hey, Shalom Markins, Rakam Akapash from Jim Islam. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Chachwadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful, expression of truth and all sincerity. Back here in another video. Just something I was meditating on the other day while I was out for a walk, man. And, you know, pride is the most ugliest characteristic in a person, man. Like, it's horrible, right? But this world, promotes pride in many different ways, right? We know the whole alphabet movement, that's an abomination in itself. But, just talking about the characteristic of pride, that these people seem to hold close to themselves, to do with their egos and shit, right? And I was thinking this, about these women, because these women are all out of order, man, because they're the most prideful in society, right? They act like they're all independent, man, but they've been looked after by their sugar daddy Esau, man. They're being protected by him, and they've been given all this power, this liberty, to act up, man. Act like fucking, assholes, man. you know, for who the shoe fits, It's not every woman, but these women that get pushed out there and popularized, they're assholes, man. And brothers, we get on the so-called black women and women in general with their antics and how they behave and stuff, right? And but the source of it all, like, because these women are whores and harlots out here, you know, and that's one aspect of reason why you women are being gotten because your promiscuity, right, and your lack of shame, right. Right? But what's really disgusting, because hey, you know what? This is what I thought as well, man. Like, whores have a place in the world. you know, these women want to be treated like queens, but the whores have a place in the world too, man. Harlots have a place in the world, man. And although it might not be the most respectable thing, because it ain't, right? But they have always had their place in the world, man. But usually that would that would be uh you know back in the ancient world, there's like a profession. They would do that, right? But it wasn't for our people just to be whores and harlots, man. That's not really what our women were supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something promoted in society, but it occurred, and they had their place in society, right? But a whore would not be proud. A whore would not be proud of what she is. You know, but today, like I said, it's popularized and it's paraded, celebrated for this promiscuity that these women are allowed to be like, man, and they ain't right. But like I said, whores have their place in the world, man. What really, really, really fucking agitates us brothers is the pride that goes with that fucking shit, man. The pride that these women exhibit, and the fact that they're whores and don't want to be treated like whores, don't want to acknowledge that they're whores, but they the pride that they carry with that shit, man. That is the most fucking grievous thing that irks our souls to our core, man. Because this is fucking ugly, man. Like I said, pride is the ugliest thing in man and woman, man. Right? And there's a difference between pride and confidence. I'm going to get into that in a second, but let me just cover this in pride. I've got the definition here that Google has so kindly produced, right? But I'm going to go into the etymology as well, right? Because here, this is like newspeak in a way, right? That Esau does, right? So here in the definition here, it says a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. Now, this isn't truly what it is, but this is what it's been made to mean today, right? Based on one's own achievements. A lot of you may achieve shit anyway, right? A lot of you just, you have looks. God-given looks. You have looks. You haven't achieved and you haven't earned anything. You get things because of your looks, and that's your weapon, that's your tool, and you use it to the nth degree to get by, whatever, man. And you take great pride in that. You fucking destroying people along the way. But you take great pride in that. Destroying yourselves, your children, everything, right? Anyway, right. So yes, a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, from qualities or possessions that they are widely admired. Okay, i.e. your looks in this case, right? So the bottom says, be especially proud of a particular quality or skill, right? And let's say you take great pride in your beauty, even though it's fake. A lot of your beauty is fake. Okay, it's not inherent. Like I said, a lot of you wear fucking shit ton of makeup, fucking got fake hair in your head, fucking, surgeries done, butt lifts, fucking nose jobs, lip jobs, tummy tucks, all this shit, right? A lot of you is fake, and yet you act like this. That's you. That's not you. You're lying to yourself, But that's what it is, man. Anything to fuel your ego, man. Right. So the etymology of the word now, pride. Right, and this is what it is. Right. So I'm gonna skip some of this. It says unreasonable self-esteem, unreasonable, overestimating oneself. That is what you women are full of, man. And like I said, get on your women a lot, but you men exhibit that shit too, man. There's a lot of guys out here that are full of pride, man. And like I said, it's just ugly, man. Okay, it's different when we observe someone with confidence, man. That's not ugly, which I'm gonna get into, man. But the pride is ugly, man. And people, think that's a good trait. Pride is not a good trait, man. Pride is ugly. Okay, it's off-putting, man. And all these fucking fucked up individuals that are messed up in their head, that are fucking toxic, that they're fucked up, right? We'll look at that and find that attractive. But this is why, you women and you fucking bug that men, that you go through the same cycles of just brokenness, and continue to be broken. Because of this pride, man. So on unreasonable self-esteem, especially as one of the deadly sins, pride is a sin. It is, and we go through it in the scriptures, man. So haughtiness, okay, another word for pride, being proud, right? Overbearing treatment of others, pomp, pride, love of display, right? Put yourself on display, man. You like being shown off, right? There's something else here as well I saw. So he said the pride, haughtiness, presumption. You presume, without knowing, right? Down here. Congratulate oneself, be proud, indulge in self-esteem, be arrogant. You fucking assholes are arrogant, man. Act haughtily, from pride. Be or become arrogant or haughty. All right, so that's basically really where it's derived from. It's not a positive term, but it's been made into a positive term, man. You women just run with that shit, He's always giving you all the fucking propaganda that he needs for you to just run with that shit. So, but pride is not a good thing. Pride is an ugly thing, man. And that fucking riles gears, man. Okay, no one likes someone that's proud, man. That over fucking sees themselves greater than what they are. Right, and that's the problem with you women, man. You look at yourselves more than what you are. You overestimate your abilities or your worth. Okay, because at the end of the day, you're still, a lot of you women are still whores, man. Right? And whores are not to be esteemed. Right? Here it is, marriage is kind of like, in a way, fucking demonized. There's no honor to the good wife. Oh no, she shouldn't be at home. She shouldn't be with doing cooking food and all this kind of stuff. That's not right. Looking after her husband, that's not right. Looking after her kids, that's not right. It's demonized, man. But it's but like I said, it's celebrated to be fucking promiscuous and leave a fucking trail of destruction in your wake, man. That's what's celebrated, you know. And then these bitches getting fucking money of dudes and shit, you know. You ain't fucking right, man. Like, you entitled to that shit. Right, and like I said, you know, you attach this to Esau. Esau is the same fucking way, man. He overthinks of, you know, he thinks more of himself than what he is. He thinks he's a god, man. He thinks he can upset prophecy. He thinks he can, you know, rule the world for himself forever. He thinking all kinds of shit, man. Right, the pomp, the pride, is fucking ugly, man. It's vexing. It's vexing to watch, vexing to see. Right, and everything that's proud is gonna be destroyed, man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna bring out in this lesson, right? But let me just quickly touch on confidence, because it is slightly different, right? And his confidence is from the Google. Yes, is the feeling or belief that one can have faith in or rely on someone or something. All right. So you break down the word. Con means like within, right? And fidence it comes from, you know, with fidelity, faith, trust. Right. So confidence in or trust in. All right. So I think, is it down here somewhere? All right, belief in oneself or something, right, and one's powers or abilities, right, based on, like, reality. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm pretty sure it says it here somewhere. I had seen it. It's measurable, you know. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, it says confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities, not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic, secure way. So there is a difference. Pride is unrealistic. Pride is, you know, your ego is inflated. You know, you think you can do anything. And that's something the world pushes. Well, yeah, you do anything you put your mind to and shit. Well, you gotta have the, you know, have the right skills and abilities to do something. You can't do anything. Like, that's just unrealistic. You can't do anything. Yeah, there is limitations, you know, and you have to kind of acknowledge that by yourself, you know. But this is not arrogance. This is just confidence, right? So confidence isn't about feeling superior to others. It's a quiet inner knowledge that you are capable. Uh, confident people secure. Confident people feel secure rather than insecure, right? And you when they're all insecure, that's why you overact this shit, man. Because you know you're not as dope and as hype as you make yourself out to be, as you portray to others, man. You know, you're the WAP. You know, the WAP, the baddest. You know, every man falling over it. You know, ain't that fucking good. That's why you still get cheated on. Niggas still get up and leave you and shit, man. Because you're just fucked up. You're all fucked up. Both men and women, you're all fucked up, man. Our people are destroyed, man. You know? So I was moving on to the etymology now. It says confidence, assurance, or belief in the goodwill, veracity of another. Now we have great confidence in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we're not coming out here with pride or arrogance, right? We truly believe in the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So we come out here with boldness. Okay, because we come out with that confidence, man. We believe. Not of our own strength or our own might or in ourselves. That's not what we believe in. Yeah, that's not what we have confidence in. We don't have confidence in men. And we have confidence in the Most High's word, right? It says confidence, or directly from Latin confidentia, from confidentium, firmly trusting, bold, present participle or confidere, to have full trust or reliance, from a similar form of here pats and intensive precepts to trust, right? Let's see if there's anything else here. All right, so like I was mentioning about the breakdown of the word confidence, right? The word com or con says word forming element usually meaning with, together, okay, in, right? So that's what basically what I was saying. From Latin, uh, together, right? Uh, all right, so yeah, that's like basically it, right? So here's the difference, right? So let's get into these scriptures now, right? Because like I said, pride is an ugly thing, man. And this is why this, the observing these things vexate us in the spirit. Okay, it's the most ugliest trait in a woman, ugliest trait in a man, right? But you think this gives you, if you women out there, you think it gives you, makes you attractive. Only to the wrong people, only to other toxic individuals like yourself, right? Pride needs to be brought down. Okay, pride needs to be kept to the minimal, non-existent, preferably. Okay, we are to be humble, both men and women. You can have confidence, right? But pride is something that is ugly. Confidence is attractive. Okay, but pride is ugly, man. And people don't know the difference out here. All right. So I'm going to some Sirach chapter 10, verse 7 says, pride is hateful before the Most High and man. Right. So the Most High hates pride and men hate pride, man. Right. It says, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Right. And as it goes on to say, this is the reason why, these kingdoms are destroyed and brought down and replaced by somebody else until their pride, reaches maximum and then they're brought down. Right? They like I said, they see themselves greater than what they are. They overestimate themselves. Right? It's the Most High that set them up in a position, but they act like they did it off their own back, off their own power, off their own greatness. It's not you. Yeah, your looks never came from yourself. Did you give yourself the face? No, you didn't. Did you give yourself the fat hips? No, you didn't. Right? The Most High baked you in a motherfucking oven, man. The Most High put your parents together and made you, man. The fuck you think you are, man? The Most High did that. Give glory to the Heavenly Father, man. But no, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the shit. You niggas ain't worth shit. I'm the shit. I'm a higher value woman. Why? Because you got badass hips, badass fat ass. You know what I mean? That just makes you automatically. No, man. There's more to people, more to women than just fucking outward appearances, man. That's why you women are all fucking upset and shit, angry and shit. Your looks ain't everything, man. All right. This is same chapter, a bit further on down, right? It says verse 18. It says pride was not made for men. Right? It's not for man or men or women, man, yeah, to be proud. Because like I said, we're not in control of our own selves and destinies and what we do and all this kind of stuff. It's the Most High. That's why all glory has to go back to the Heavenly Father, man. We have to keep ourselves on a humble level, man. Acknowledge the powers that be, right? That made these things happen, that gave you the ability to do whatever it is that you did or whatever the case may be. Give glory to the Heavenly Father, man. Like I said, you start thinking that you was behind all of this. You're responsible. You're not responsible for these perceived achievements, man. Right? It says pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. Pardon me. It's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Right? So if you're in that pride, attitude or whatever, right? Just know you're gonna get some upcomings soon, man. You're gonna get some upcomings, man. You think you're just gonna parade around the earth in pride. Most like he does with everybody, he's gonna break you down, man. He's gonna make you humble. That's why it's better just to be humble, you know. And then the Most High ain't got to break you down, you know. But as I'm saying, you know, we need to practice being humble and showing humility. That's what we should be practicing, right? That's what we should be, you know, concentrating on. Not trying to amp ourselves up to the maximum and so you can have a big fucking ego, you know. That's not what we're here to do. Glorify ourselves. That's not what we're here to do, man. Okay, like I said, this goes out to men and women, man. You know, just obviously at the time I was thinking about women, you know, and these hoes out here, man, and how they behave and why it's so disgusting to see. Like, why does it trigger us so badly? And it boils down to their pride. Like I said, we don't get triggered when we see an actual like a you know like you know, a prostitute on the sidewalk. We don't get triggered by them. Like that's what they're doing. What they're doing, man. Or, you know, doing what they need to do to get by or whatever. Like whatever it is the fuck they're out there for, right? We don't get triggered by these girls. These girls are acting like they're the fucking craziest bitches, man. The badass bitches. They're not acting like that. But you hoes out there that you know that want to go around parading and partying and all this shit and follow Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and you know all these types of women. You just want to follow them and be like them. You're the vexated. You fucking you trigger bros, man. You know what I'm saying? You get riled up sometimes, man. With your fucking bullshit that you be on, man. You know, just the fucking audacity of the shit that these women be on out here, man. It's just fucking it's maddening. And that's because of pride. It's you know, if you're a hoe, be a hoe, innit? That's what you want to do, innit? It's not that, you know, not that I'd say that's what you should be doing, but just be humble about it, innit? You know, try to keep fucking low profile, man, and be, you know, fucking humble and shit, man. But no, you women, you wanna, you know, act like you're the fucking gold of the earth. You know that everyone should be find you precious and worship you and shit, man. That's fucking crazy, man. You know, that's mad, right? You're the most tainted. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, I don't know, make no damn fucking sense. But yeah, so you know, in this pride that you exhibit, man, the Lord gonna break you down, man, and that's what it is. All right, so like I said, you know, applies to men and women. Lord, whoever rolling with pride is gonna be broken down and be made humble. You know, whether that means you're gonna be destroyed completely, or you're just gonna be, you know, you're gonna come to acknowledgement that you're just a piece of shit at the end of the day. Okay, like we all are. Right. Verse 19, it says, better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right. This is funny, man. Just in light of you know what was going on with Wi-Fi the other day, you know, with the whole Palestinian protest and shit, right? I'm gonna read this just for that purpose, right? This is verse 20 here. It says, "He that handleth a matter wisely," man, they didn't do that. Yeah, they failed, you know, miserably in handling that situation wisely. Shall find good. You ain't gonna find no good, man. You got fisted up, man, and you talking about going for a round two. Well, you probably get fisted up again, man. You know, so you know that's what happens, isn't it? So whoso trusteth in the Lord, man, that ain't trusting in the Lord to deal with the situation. Now they have to go back for round two, get the goons together, get the squad together, you know, calling all camps. For why? What's that going to achieve? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Again, to solicitate your ego, man, because you feel hurt and you want to get some get back to feel good about yourself, man. Fuck all that shit, man. This is not what we're here trying to do. We're not here for our fucking egos, man. To satiate our egos, to make us feel good, and this shouldn't to make us feel like we're somebody. We're nobodies, man. We're nobodies in this world. We are nobodies in this world, and we're gonna be treated like nobodies in this world. This world is not ours. We're gonna be disrespected. We're gonna be fucking, you know, jumped and put in prison, and all kinds of shit is gonna happen to us, man. Okay, these are chastisements that are just part and parcel of this faith of ours, man. And you have to deal with that, man. Rather than let your ego rule you, man, and feel like you've been that you gotta get your fucking manhood back. You know what I'm saying? It's not about our pride and it's not about our egos, man. We need to lay those things to aside, man. It's gonna lead you into trouble. Like I said, the most I gonna break you down, man, and make you humble, but it's gonna happen eventually. You know. And if you can't acknowledge it, man, you're gonna keep breaking down more and more and more until there ain't nothing left. You know, if you can't acknowledge it. Verse 21: the wise in heart should be called prudent, and the sweetness of his lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it. Like wisdom and understanding, right? It says, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Okay, he speaks the right things, that makes the right calls, right? It says, pleasant words are as honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, right? So just jumping back into the core of the lesson, that it's like people are out here being deceived in how to behave, and what's right, what's progressive, and all these types of things that people are being convinced to behave like, man. Okay, they think it's right in their eyes. They think like women's lib and this promiscuity that comes with it, they think that's something that's good. But all the evidence would suggest otherwise. Now you women like to think that you're free, and that's a good thing, because you're not under the oppression of the man anymore in the house, because men were so evil and bad to people. um but it created the stable society. Now we don't have a stable society. Far from it, right? This place is crazy, right? It's created unbalance in the world, man. And you women are not meant to be in the positions that you are, and given the liberties that you have, because it creates all kinds of fucking hell for yourselves, or for everybody, man. For your children, for your man, your husband. It just creates instability and creates hell, man. Confusion, chaos. That's what it creates. And all the statistics, all the numbers that you might want to run, through, concerning families and women, men and women and stuff like that, they're all fucking negative. They're worse than they were before. Child killings up, abortions and whatever. Like that they're all up. Broken homes are all up. Divorces is all up. All these negative things, bro. Bro, it's crazy. But somehow this is good. You can't make it make sense, man. You know, these are the ways of death we're being taught by Satan, by Esau, right? Is Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16. It says, moreover the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion, okay, this is speaking about our women, okay, the Israelite women, pardon me, so the daughters of Zion are haughty. Again, that goes back to the word proud, right? And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Okay, you see how these women be dressing up and acting, man, right? Walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet, right? Like I said, they believe that they're the shit, that they're the most prized possession on the planet, man. But you're not. That's the pride. That's the the overestimation of yourself. You are not. Yes, people lust after you because you're pretty and whatever. But value wise, you don't have any. You're something that like a hoe is. Like a hoe is something that is used. That's what gets done to you, man. You get used. You sell yourself. That's what you're doing. You advertise yourself in a certain manner, and you get used, man, because that's how, how you've positioned yourself in life, man. You know, but you complain about the men that deal with you, man. But that's the type of men you're going to attract, because of the way you're behaving. Hoes get treated like hoes, man. And you might not want to believe that you're a hoe, but it doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change the reality of the fact that that's how you go about living your life. No real man is going to respect that. No real man's going to want to stay with that for any long amount of time. It's going to be one of those fun while it lasted type shit. Because you had the badass, badass hips and shit. You know what I mean? You had all of that. Yeah, but as wife material, no, you're not that. And that's what but the wife is the prized possession. That's really the prize. That's really the Oh, what's the word I'm looking for, man? I used it a minute ago. That's the coveted thing. For like a better word, man. That's the, that's a higher value woman that is a wife, right? And there's a scripture on that. I'm gonna come back to this. 1 second. Is it envy? Honest? Is it honest? No. Righteous woman or something like that. I know it here somewhere. I want to get it, man, because it's a good scripture. What I'm saying. Trying to think what will come up. Come on. Come on, man. Brain function. Right. Woman. Here we go. That's the one. Right. That's the one, right? So, 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 49. Right? Like as a whore, which is the majority of these women out here, man. They live like that. They sleep, they ride the cock carousel like, brothers speak about, right? They ain't looking to just to settle down with one man, right? Because they got poor choice in men anyway. So they always feel dissatisfied. But anyway, like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman. Okay, a wife that only has only had one man, that's a virtuous woman right there. She is highly prized. A virgin, they're highly prized, man. They're the fucking women of higher value, right? Yeah, so like as a whole envy a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteous hate iniquity. And this is why it grieves us, man, because what we watch or see is just iniquity, wickedness, right? When she decketh herself, and she shall accuse her to her face, and when he cometh, that shall defend him that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth, right? So yeah, the point was the verse 49 there, right? So back in Isaiah 3 here, verse 17. So therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts, right? And this is more noticeable with the Negro tribes of the Judite women and so on, right? They ain't good at growing their hair, man. That's why they spend so much money on weave and wigs and shit, right? Because the Lord has smited them with a curse, right? So in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet, right? Because it makes you these things make you feel good. The jewelry, the bags, the boots, the shoes, the dresses. It makes you feel good. Makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like that you're the baddest bitch. Because everyone wants to be a bad bitch now, right? That's what it makes you feel like. You feel empowered. Okay, fine. But it ain't gonna last long. Them things ain't gonna defend you, man. It's also gonna take away the bravery of those things. They make you feel good, right? And their cords and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel. That's what you were concerned about, man. All these materialistic things, right? Looking the best you possibly can, right? and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink, right? You're not going to be parading around like this forever, man. That time of trouble is coming, man, and you ain't going to have access to these types of things, man, and you're going to be down fucking bad, man. Like I said, the Most High going to break down the proud, man, and make you humble, right? You ain't going to want to stand your own smell, man. So that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You're going to be broken down, man. All right? Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, right? The guys you depend on, you think are of value in this world, right? They're going to be broken down. Right, or the mighty men, or the guys with the muscles, the fucking triple black belts, and all this shit. Like, you know, guys you kind of flock toward because you think, oh, this gives you security or whatever. The security is gonna be found in the most unlikeliest of places. Okay, with us brothers, man, that fear the Lord. With people that fear the Lord, that's where the security is gonna be, man. But obviously, you know, again, you have poor decision making skills, so you're gonna make all the wrong decisions, man. Only the elect women that the Most High is gonna deliver are gonna make the right moves and, you know, be paired up with men in the Lord to, you know, so they can survive, man. You know, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. All right, you're gonna be brought down, man. All right. The Sirach 26 verse 7 says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that have hold of her as though he held a scorpion. I don't remember what in the scripture. Am I missing something here? I mean, it's true, of course. Well, I didn't think I'll put this up in my list. Oh no, okay, yeah, great. I remember now. Right, so yeah, let me read that again. Verse 7: an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that have hold of it as though he held a scorpion. Right, dealing with you women is dangerous, man. for men especially, right? You deal with these women, man. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You know, a year from now, what, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years, you don't fucking know, man. Next thing you know, she's fucking cleaning your bank account, man, and you know, end up on fucking YouTube like Tyrese crying his fucking eyeballs out, man. Getting all the sharpest shit. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's dangerous, man, and that's why men are not really trying to be committed. That's what you're finding. Men don't want to be married and all that kind of shit because it's fucking dangerous, man. You know, the repercussions is severe if he pick wrong, because he mesmerized by the looks, man. But he ain't trying to, you know, nail you down, so to speak. You know, be made, you know, get into a contract with you, man. That's dangerous shit. A drunken woman and a gather abroad cause a great anger, right? And it's true, because I say every brother gets triggered when they see these crazy shit. You women just going crazy with the liberalness and, like I said, with the promiscuity and the pride. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? You know, especially when you see it's our women. You know what I mean? Because our women have a fucking high level of decorum, man, higher standards. But no, you know, they're some of the worst, if not the worst, out there, man. You know, behavior wise, yeah, behavior wise, they're the worst. But women to be a people of a higher standard than everybody else, man. But it's just, you know, it's bad out here, man. So these things are not, they're not cool. You got a woman that you know, is out all the fucking time, getting drunk and shit, and wearing fucking skimpy outfits and shit, talking smack. Like, that's not cool, man. You ain't cool. And the most I'm gonna show you it's not cool, man. And you're gonna wish you hadn't been doing all that type of shit. You know, you got women complaining they're getting smacked outside the head with bricks and shit because they're fucking talking too much shit to guys, man. And slapping guys and you think they just get away with shit, man. Every action has a reaction, man. Every action has recompenses. These women, they act void of any responsibility, man. And this is a problem. So no, this shit ain't cool. Right? It's ugly, man, right? This pride is ugly. Okay, you can dress yourself out however you want, man. But you're ugly inside, man. And if you fix that, man, you're always gonna be fucking ugly, right? You ain't nothing but a vessel to be used. Okay, that's because you ain't got nothing else going on inside you, man. You're just a fucking shell. That's what you is. That's how you behave, right? And she will not cover her own shame. They're not they're shameless, man. So the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, all the makeup that they wear, right? And like I said, these things have a place in the world, but it's the behavior that goes with them. You know, we're not gonna get mad at the the hole in the corner, you know, selling a box to get by. We're not mad at them. They're doing what they're doing, man. It's the pride that goes with you fucking liberal women out there, man, thinking that you're something better than what they are. When you're worse. Let's be honest, you're worse, man. Let's keep it real. You're worse than these holes on the corners, man. You know. This is the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, right? You're meant to control and manage your children, your daughters especially, right? So they don't turn out like this, like these examples we're talking about. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a first traveller when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water nearby. Man, she'll ride that cock carousel, man. And by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Right? Because women get infatuated by men. Women like it when the guys speak game, man, and they get they're getting wet and shit, and they're getting tantalized, man. And their emotions take over, their feelings take over, man. Because that's women are, they just run by their emotions and feelings and shit. And they'll lie down anybody, man. But like I said, the guys that know that and the fucking playing that game with you, man. When you don't know he ain't really that serious about you. But you lay down thinking, oh, this is gonna be the one, and it's just a vicious cycle of fucking broken exploitative men and broken women, man. It's just a vicious cycle, man. Because ain't nobody acting the way they should be acting in society, man. Because Esau's promoted some next way of living, which is destructive. That's why we need to get the hell out of here, man. That's just the truth. You need to get the hell out of here, because this place ain't nothing but, like the scripture speaks about, this place, will destroy us, man. This place is not our rest, and that's what it's been doing to our people, man. But people just want to go along with it, and act like everything's fine, man. This shit ain't fine, man. All right. The grace of a wife, the light of her husband, and the discretion will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Instructed. Oh, some people will say that's controlling, and well, yeah. You're raised up to behave a certain way from young. You're meant to be fucking molded and sculpted into something that's appealable and and compatible with life. You know what I'm saying? Things that you need to be doing as you get older, man. And the thing is, like, we're always learning as people, right? As they say, right? Being under the tutelage, like I say, you go from your father to your husband, and you're gonna learn things about your husband the way he likes to do things. There's nothing wrong with that. The same way you learn from your parents and the way they do things, you do, you do the things that they do and how they want to do, how they do it. The problem is now is these families, they're all fucked up, man. They're raising up fucked up families, are raising up fucked up children. And this is, like I said, it's just a vicious cycle that Jake is in now. And the only answer to it, man, is for the wicked of our people to be destroyed. That's what what it boils down to, man. And start again. To be brought back through the elect who are gonna, well, scripture speaks about we don't have to teach one another because we all shall know the Lord. But normally, yeah, you teach them the right ways, right? You're still gonna be children, you're still gonna be raised up. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. So these are the high value women. It's just there's not many out there. That's the problem. They're like a fucking needle in a haystack, if they even exist at all. You know, because most people have been corrupted by this world, right? And even if you got women out there that don't really prescribe to the lifestyles that these women on that end of the spectrum live on, man, they still ain't right. They still hold certain elements or aspects of the world which they agree with that ain't right. So there's hardly anybody that's like this on the planet anymore, right? Esau's done away with them all, man. You know, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double great. Like, because what's the chances that they're a virgin? You meet someone today, you 20s or whatever, or 30s or whatever, you ain't gonna meet no virgin. You know, she already gave that up a long time ago, man. So even from that starting point, it's already off. Okay, unless you happen to be the one at that young age and took that virginity and you still together to this day. That is a rare fucking occurrence, man. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that is that case. So it's just from a starting standpoint, man. This thing is already off. Okay, your woman is meant to be a virgin. That's meant to be your woman for the rest of your life, man. You had 2 partners, 3 partners. You had 2 partners. That's it now. You're already tainted. You're already deemed less valuable. So 3, 400, like 2 or 100. I mean, you can say one's a bigger hole than the other, but in this society, it's all the same. You're still not well. You've still been touched, innit? You've still been deflowered, so to speak. Right? So what's the difference between 100 and 200? Nothing. It's still the same shit, innit? You're used. That's what it is. You're used now. You're used. That's it. That's the word. You're used. Okay, you used goods. And therefore less valuable. Okay, you're not something that like some certain antique things go up in price in time. Women are not one of those things. Okay, women decrease in value as they age. So you know you ain't got nothing to really say like, oh yeah, I'm worth this much. I'm worth more now. I'm worth more than this person and that person. But you're like the same as everybody else. Yeah, you might look better for a little while because your looks is something that fades. Like I say, you depreciate with time. So how valuable are you really? You know, like I said, it's pride and overestimating oneself. All right. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and a continent mind cannot be valued. It's priceless, right? women, yeah, they ain't got that. Okay, continent, basically is being faithful. They're not being promiscuous, right? A continent mind is that you're just focused on your husband and that's it. You ain't looking at no other guys. Lusting after other guys. Where, yeah, that's not a thing in this world, right? So, like I said, what value do you really have? All right. As the sun, when it arises in the higher heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Nothing but disorder here. That's all I'm gonna read on that right now. Let's move on. So it's First Timothy chapter 2 verse 9 says, in like manner also the women that adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Like I said, we just don't want to show off, man. Pardon me. But you're meant to be shamefaced and dress modestly, right? Men value that, right? You can have your own perception of value, but you don't get to decide your own worth. Value is always done by others. And this is what stupid, women think they can just put any type of value upon themselves, man. That's not how things work. Other people have to give you the value. have to find you valuable. And if you're rocking with all the traits that people don't find valuable, then you can't just say, "Oh, these things are valuable." It doesn't make any sense, man. If men prize certain characteristics and certain things valuable, then that is what, for you to be valued, that's what you gotta have. It's not determined. You're not determined by yourself. This is the pride. You determine your own value, man. It's pride, you know. Oh, I believe I'm a 10. What? What do you mean you believe you're a 10? I think I'm a 10. Why? You know, they wouldn't do that, man. They're fucking deluded, man. You know, these fucking basic women, 5s and 6s and shit, thinking that the 10s is like, what the hell? Like, what's up, man? You can't just like grade yourself like modestly, bro. In reality, you know, peg to reality. You know, fucking walk around and say, "Oh, I'm a fucking 10." Or if they want to be modest, they'll say they're a 9 or some shit. Oh, I'm a 7. Nah, you're a 4. You know. That's what I want from that, really, as well. Oh, let me read that for that bit. Verse 10, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works? Let the women learn in silence or subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but be in silence. And this is another problem. Women always want to usurp authority, man. Want to teach you something, man. Want to tell you what it is. You know? They want to wear the fucking pants, man. They will be shouting and yelling at you. You know what I mean? Bro, that's a masculine trait, man. That's not attractive to men. Right? That's not attractive to men. Except with these fucking flamers, right? But that's not attractive, man. That's ugly. That's out of order, man. You don't find that appealing at all. Yeah, what am I doing with my bro? Am I in a relationship with my bro? Like that's I don't know. I'm supposed to be a fucking woman, man. What woman acting like I'm a bro for, or my dad or something? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, man? What you shouting at me for? Trying to tell me shit, you know? But if I shout at you now, I'm being abusive or some shit, you know? I'm a bad husband or some shit. Bro, the hypocrisy and the double standard is crazy in this world, man. You know. In Proverbs 8 verse 13, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride. So we're here to hate pride, man. This is why it angers us, man. And arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. Okay, the Most High hates it, and we hate it. We read that. That was the first scripture brought out. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man. We're here to hate those things, man, because it is ugly, man. It's fucking appalling. Proverbs 11 verse 2 says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. That's the natural cycle of things. Right? If you are proud, then you're going to be shamed. Okay, you're going to be brought down low, right? So when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. This is not going to end well for you people out there with pride, man. Like I said, men and women. It ain't going to end well for any of you. Proverbs 13 and 10 says, only by pride cometh contention. It's all this argument, all these fucking arguments and rabbling, and you know, this is what pride does. It causes contention. Mostly from your side, you know, those that are being proud. You know what I mean? We get angry with it, but it obviously, like, there's reason why there's anger and you know, all that type of stuff. All right. So only by pride cometh contention, but with the well advised is wisdom. Okay, we try to warn you, man. Like I said, it ain't gonna end well. But you people want to carry on the way they are because they think, I don't know, makes them feel good about themselves, isn't it? Not for much longer. All right. It's 2 Ezra chapter 8 verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world. Okay, in these end times, because they have walked in great pride. Okay, pride is a target of the Lord, man. Okay, he's gonna bring pride down. Okay. Proverbs 16:5 says, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he should not be punished, right? People just, like I said, people just jumping on the bandwagon of, behaving this way, man, like it's fine, it's cool. And like I said, the most I don't find it cool, most I don't find it cute, you don't find it funny. Okay, he's pissed off like the rest of us are, man. He's pissed off, but we're seeing these things, right? It's an abomination, man. All right. So Psalms 12:3 says, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. I said, these women are finding out they get, certain guys you don't want to talk with that proud mouth, man. You've been getting knocked upside the head and shit, man. And you're gonna find that in the last days, man. Men ain't gonna be taking your shit. They ain't gonna be taking none of your shit, man. Right? You ain't gonna be wanting talking all hard, talking the hardest. Okay, talking all that smack to these men out here, man. In that time, you're not gonna want to do that, because you're gonna realize or remember, you're gonna remember that you are the weaker vessel, man. Okay, and that we're not equals. Okay, you're only equal in a world that Esau has, created for you, man. But when that society is destroyed and that system's gone, there is no protection. There's nothing making this world equal. It will go back to its natural state, and the natural state is things are not equal. Men and women are not equal. Okay, we've given the greater ability and greater power to rule over women. Right? It's not the other way around. Right now, women rule over men, but that's not the natural order of things. Right? The natural order of things is what you're gonna see. And like I said, there's all guys losing their mind right now and doing some crazy shit, man, because they're hurt. Women have hurt them, and they're emotionally scarred, man, and they got this pent up aggression and anger that they want to unleash upon you, man. And I imagine there's a lot of guys out there like that, multiple guys like that, headhunting for the same woman. You know what I'm saying? So you women are gonna be targets as well, man. For the pain you've caused, right? Your unjust dealings with certain guys, like I said, every action has a reaction, man, has consequences, and you're gonna kind of be sorry. You'll be begging, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I loved you, and you're gonna be saying all these things then and feeling sorry bad about it, but it's too late. It's by this time it's too late, man, because you thought you was on top when it was happening. Yeah, I did this to the dude and I did that and I got this out of him, and I got these kids and all this shit, all this mad shit, right? Them words ain't gonna mean shit, man. All that sly talking you women do, to get out of shit. They ain't gonna be working in that day. You're gonna wish that you was fucking straight up and honest. All right. I'm gonna close out with this. Unless it's got on long enough, man. It always seems to be the way. But Psalms 31:18. Let the lion lips be. Did I read this one already? Nah, I didn't. Right. Yeah. So we close out this one, right? So Psalms 31:18. Let the lion lips be put to silence, right? And we can't wait till this fucking madness stops, right? Which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous, right? Like I said, there's brothers in the truth that have been done wrong, man. Brothers that acted right, did the right thing, by their woman or whatever, and she, they still go and fuck around and do some stupid shit against you, man. And the Lord remembers that, we remember it too, And when judgment comes now, hey, man, all I'm gonna say is, man, you're gonna wish you hadn't done those things, man. The Most High is, records all these things, right? And people are gonna receive their judgment according to what they've done. These people are not out here repenting; they ain't trying to repent. Okay, but we're warning them to repent, like to change their ways, but they don't want to change. You still want to talk your shit and behave out of order. So that's all down to you, man. We've done our part by warning you, to be, you know, to be humble and modest and to act right. You know, not to go around sleeping around and all this shit. Like, we've done plenty of warning, and everyone knows. Right? So when judgment comes, man, it's like, you know, it is what it is. You were told. Right? So I'm going to read that again. So let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. So that goes to all people, men and women, all those that speak against the righteous, that speak proudly against us. Right? Like I said, pride is ugly, you know, of man and woman, man. All pride, in all its forms, right, is going to be put down and destroyed and humbled, right? Because that is supposed to be the state of man, humbleness, humility, right? Because it's the Most High that reigneth in the world of men, all right? Not us. We're only as great as the Most High give us the ability to be. Everything has to go back to Him. All the glory, all the praise, right? But people out here, you know, too big for their boots, man. All right? So Most High gonna, Apostle Kabar said, you know, hit you with the Wapo Zappo, you know? All right, so, you know, with that, I'm going to say Shalom. Lord, this has been edifying. And I'll catch you, brothers and sisters, on the next video. Till next time, I say Shalom.